Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're all doing really awesome tonight. I am back with another new video, and this is part 15 of my story. Alright, so in yesterday's part, in part 14, I was talking about how I keep hope alive even when things get really hard and it's kind of difficult for me to do that, how I'm still able to use that energy of life and that passion to move me forward and fuel me forward. And in tonight's part, I'm going to be talking more about how I used that along my journey and kind of how it got me to where I am now, and really kind of what is next for me now that I've finished school. I finished college last year, and I'm getting close to finishing the online training course I'm taking this year. So we're going to talk more about what's next. All right. So as many of you know, I graduated from college last year, LIU Post, class of 2020. So, of course, that was right when the pandemic was first starting. We had a virtual graduation and everything. All of the end of my senior year classes and everything were all virtual. So that was a lot for us to deal with. I'm hoping that one day we still have an in-person ceremony once it's safe to do so. So, we'll see how that goes, but I hope that we do get that one day. Um, Really happy that for this year, most classes seem to be having an in-person graduation. So I know this year was rough for all of you in the class of 2021, but I am happy that you got an in-person graduation. So that's awesome. Anyway, yeah, I got my bachelor's degree in social work then. Um, and yeah, that was of course a super exciting moment for me, and I felt ready to get out into the world and very excited to see what I could do to really get going. Now, as many of you know, and as I've talked about on here before, and also in a few earlier parts of the story, I'd started up the Best Feeling Ever movement in late 2018, towards the middle of my junior year of college. So by the time I graduated, I had been kind of running that for about a year and a half by that point. So I felt really excited to get out there into the world and build a career around Best Feeling Ever so that I could use it to help others live their best lives, to pursue my passion in helping others to live their best possible lives, and, to make a beautiful life for myself that way. So I was really excited to do that. The only thing was that I really didn't know how exactly to go about turning my ideas and my passion for Best Feeling Ever into kind of a career and a business that I could run sustainably that would, let me make a living off of it while also, fulfilling that need for others. So, of course, I was ready to get out there and see what I could do, but I wasn't exactly sure how to do it. But then, right around that time, so this was right around a year ago, late May last year, right after I graduated, I discovered this amazing organization called the Human Potential Institute. And I talked about that on here fairly recently, over the past couple months. I think I mentioned that in a couple of my other videos, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about that again in this one. So, the Human Potential Institute is an organization that provides training to people to let them become human potential coaches. So I'm going to talk kind of briefly about what that is and what that does here. So I think a lot of you probably have heard of life coaching, which is when a coach works with clients, works with, all different kinds of people to help them come up with a plan to make positive change in their life, and to, help them kind of follow through with that, so that they establish, goals for where they want to get to, and they're able to pursue that and reach those goals. And the coach, kind of works with the client every step of the way, forming the plan, identifying the goals, figuring out how to reach the goals, and then, the follow through, sticking with it to achieve all of the goals. So that's kind of what a life coach does. Now, a human potential coach is similar to that, but kind of to the next level, or to a higher level, because, as you might know, there's a lot of different kinds of coaches that you can work with. Life coach is just one. There's also, health, wellness, career, performance, all different kinds of things, different kinds of niches. So what the human potential coach does is kind of combine a lot of those into one kind of package. So it combines elements of like life coaching, health coaching, wellness, career, performance, all those different kinds of things. And the goal for that kind of coach, the human potential coach, is to work with people, work with clients to help them maximize their potential, fulfill their potential as a human being, and really just do whatever it is that they want to do to live their healthiest, happiest, fullest, best life. So I found the website for this organization that provides this training and certification for that kind of role about a year ago, and as soon as I found it, I just knew that I had found something truly special that really just aligns so perfectly with everything that I love and that I'm passionate about and that I want to do. So I saw their program, I saw what they have to offer. So I kind of just took the summer to think about it, but really the decision kind of made itself. And by last fall, I had decided to enroll in this training program. It's a pretty rigorous program. It lasts 8 months, with all kinds of different things. But yeah, again, I've talked a little bit about this before, but I've been on this training program for close to 8 months now. Actually, a little over 8 months. And I'm getting towards the end of it, so I've been learning all kinds of really awesome stuff about how to help people to live their happiest, healthiest lives, how to really be their best selves. It's included online classes, different, learning modules that you could take, so much great stuff that's taught me so much stuff. Um, and yeah, it's been such an awesome experience. And now I only have a few weeks left in the program. And then I should be certifying as a human potential coach. And with that, I will be, out in the world as that. So, kind of my point with this video is I'm going to talk just a little bit about how all of that, is playing into my journey right now, and into, my role. So really, the way I kind of see it is that, I finished college, my formal schooling, kind of last year. I don't know if I'll ever, maybe one day I'll go back, maybe I'll pursue another degree, but, for now, that's not really part of my immediate plan right now. So I finished that last year, and then I found the Human Potential Institute, and I've been taking their online program all of this year, pretty much. So really, that's kind of been, not exactly formal schooling, but kind of similar to a whole another year of school online because it's been quite rigorous and it's taken up so much of my time. It's all been great, but it has kind of still felt like I'm in school. But now that I'm almost done with that, I really kind of feel like now is almost my launching point where I'm about to get the certification. And with that, I'm really going to go out into the world. And the thing is that I said before how last year when I was ready to make a career out of best feeling ever, I wasn't exactly sure how to do that. But now that I have this whole new kind of background in education in coaching with the Human Potential Institute, I have a much clearer sense of how I'm going to do that. I'm still, doing the Human Potential Institute training has not changed my goal of building Best Feeling Ever up into, a really awesome organization that I'll build a career around. But it's enhanced that goal because now I have more of a solid plan going forward of how I'm going to build it up, what I'm going to do with it. And a big part of that is introducing my human potential coaching services into, my business model for Best Feeling Ever. I'm still going to be working not just with individuals, but with organizations, with teams, just like I'd always planned to. But I have this whole new dimension to add to it now, to build onto it, and that's super exciting. So once I kind of fully launch out into this world, I will be focusing full time on building up this business. Firstly as a coach, but then, I have more things that I'm going to be integrating into it as we go forward and just kind of building it up. And that's so exciting. Um, so, yeah, this is kind of, I think, a really special time for me because, again, I finished my formal schooling last year, but now is where I really feel like I'm kind of about to be launching myself into the world. I'm kind of just on the precipice of that as I finish up this training and get the certification in the next month or two. And yeah, I think I have to just stay true to myself and focus on my feelings of, you know, purpose and alignment with who I am And I really think I'll be able to make something amazing and beautiful out of this. It'll be, I'm sure, hard in a lot of ways. It'll be challenging, but I think I'm ready. And I'm excited, very excited to see what I make of this. So yeah, it's kind of what I wanted to talk about in tonight's video. What that feels like for me right now. So yeah, we're getting on towards the end of this part of my story. This is 15 out of 20, so we have 5 more parts, and the last one's gonna be this Sunday. So that's exciting. The last 5 parts are really gonna wrap everything up, tie everything together, and really solidify what the message that I want to send out into the world as I embark on this beautiful new part of my journey. So yeah, thank you all so much for being part of this. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe on this video, all that great stuff, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Alright, everyone, be well, sending you lots of love and hugs. Stay tuned for more. Love you all. Have a great day. Alright, everyone, thanks so much. See ya.